Anyway, a new item available in the gallery. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Hopefully I actually cut out the snorts that time. Because as I was rendering the old parts, hang on, let me sync just in case. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I just want to make sure. Because if I did lose something, then that means that this current audio track isn't synced up. So I just want to be sure. I don't want to go into the project file and be like, how do I sync this up? How does it line up? Because the last time I did that with Unleashed, that took a while to resync, and that was pretty annoying. So at least this way, it's a little jarring that I did the sync right there, but you know, this is where the Age of Pirates began. I don't know why I slipped into an accent for all of a sudden. So at this point, Nami is rejoined up with Luffy and everyone else, and now they're in Rogue Town. And Rogue Town, if you recognize this, for even people who haven't watched One Piece, you've pretty much I almost guarantee that you recognize the scaffold in this general setting, and this is where Gold Roger died, where he's executed. Which is funny because the first time that Gold Roger is mentioned, he's executed by beheading. But later in the retcon in the anime, he's stabbed to death. Oh, hey Buggy, what's up? Hey Buggy, what's going on? But when Buggy returned in Rogue Town, I was so happy. It's Buggy. Buggy's the best. Wow, man, he got up there fast. Well, then again, Luffy's already up there. Yeah, Buggy's pretty fast. Buggy's actually pretty fun to play as in this game. Oh, Smoker and Tashiki. Or if you're watching 4Kids, it's Chaser. You know. This is kind of the first thing, one of the first 4Kids edits that was really jarring, and that was with Smoker, also known as Chaser. The thing with Smoker, I think I've already said this. Yeah, I've already said this. Never mind, forget it. You already know. Yeah. Oh wait, no, I said that with Sanji. Because Sanji's cigarette turns into a lollipop. With Smoker, he has cigars all over his body, and he has 2 cigars in his mouth. The fucker smokes cigars when he has a gas mask on. I took a picture when I was watching that episode. I was like, bro, come on. What's the point of the gas mask? You're gonna be smoking. But yeah, Smoker's powers is that he's a Logia type smoke. He's a smoke man. Smoke man. Smoke. Stop the execution. I object to this wedding. So you came, Zoro, and who's that? In a tuxedo? Weird. Alvida. It's actually kind of funny because I didn't notice in the second mission. Is that the second? That's the third. No, that is the second. Yes, that's the second mission. The second mission, where you're fighting Buggy for the first time in this game, you meet Alvida. I forgot that you actually meet Alvida here for the second time instead of, he's smiling. That's weird. Smoker's like, what the fuck? I mean, there we go. That's weird. I wonder if Bartolomeo's in the crowd. Bartolomeo's the best. He's one of my favorite characters in One Piece. And since Bartolomeo isn't really mentioned in this game, I feel like I should explain. Bartolomeo is a pirate who can create barriers at will, like indestructible barriers at will. But he has this green peacock hair. He's got a jacket on. He's got a nose ring. He's like a stereotype. He looks like what a biker gang would look like in the world of One Piece. He's that kind of look. But when he first hears the name Straw Hat, he's like, Straw Hat? Because Luffy's in the Coliseum, but he's in disguise. Because the prize for the Coliseum in Dressrosa is the Maramara fruit. Shit. Oops. let's just say the Mera fruit is important to Luffy. So the Mera fruit, so Luffy wants to get it. Just so no one else will have it. And, you know, the reason that no one else will have it, can't really say right now. The second I said Mera fruit, it was like, shit. I forgot. But yeah, crap, I lost my train of thought. So yeah, he's going to the Coliseum, so he needs to win the battle. So in this huge battle, there's Bartolomeo, and Luffy's in disguise as Lucy. He's got a big white beard, and a gladiator helmet, and a shield, and a cape. So, fantastic ensemble. But once a character by the name of Don Chinchao notices or is able to see through Luffy's disguise, Bartolomeo overhears the conversation. And he's like, "Straw Hat Luffy." He like clenches his fist, like, "Oh great, it's a character that, you know, Luffy met, but because this is a common practice in a lot of anime where it's like, oh, who is this character?" And the main character's like, "Oh, I forgot all about this character." Translation: this character didn't exist before, but now we have to retcon him in. Yeah, that's kind of the situation that I thought was going to happen. It did not. Bartolomeo is hiding behind a corner when Luffy and Cavendish are fighting, because Cavendish does not like Luffy at all, because he took all the popularity that that Cavendish had when he entered the New World. So, man, I'm kicking the shit out of Tashigi. I'm so sorry, miss. Pistol, bam! Oh man, she got socked. Anyway, so Bartolomeo's hiding behind a corner. And remember, this guy's like a biker gang kind of look, you know, green hair, nose ring, that kind of thing. And he's looking behind, he's like, "There's no mistake. That's Straw Hat Luffy senpai." And you're like, wait a second. Turns out Bartolomeo's a huge Straw Hat fanboy. God, that was funny. And since the entire Straw Hat crew is there, Bartolomeo starts freaking the fuck out because, oh my gosh, all the Straw Hats are... God, that was funny. I love Bartolomeo. And that's kind of the disappointing thing when they cover Dressrosa in this game. I would understand it if Dressrosa wasn't really that far along in the manga for them to make a proper story. But the problem is they already... By the time that this game came out, this game covers a major plot twist that happens way after the introduction of everyone at the tournament, which I find weird because of all the characters, because there's a lot of characters that you can play as that you really wouldn't think you'd be able to play as. There are a couple characters that I thought you could play as, but you can't, which is weird because they have a level up system, but you can't play as the characters. It's bizarre. I don't know why. Oh, it's the Plume fruit. And now I'm a Plume man. Ever since Luffy introduced himself, he was like, "I'm a rubber human." Now it's just like a running gag. Now everyone has to say, "Oh, I'm a person. Smoky smoke." Oh shit, the winds. He got blown away. Oh no, my cardboard cutout got flown away. I can't do it. I can't. Lightning and then a gust of wind? This can't be a coincidence. It's like the sky is trying to help him. Or maybe a person that may or may show up. But it doesn't okay, I guess he's not showing up. Dragon, you know. The revolutionary dragon, you know. Who isn't referred to again until way later. Yeah, that's another thing is, yeah, just... Yeah. What was I talking about before? I think I was talking about it. I said bought. Sorry, I turned into Foghorn Leghorn. I bought a chicken hawk. Anyway. We're just talking about Naruto. So yeah, what happens with Naruto in the current state of the anime, the fucking train wreck that it is, in the manga, the dream sequence is covered in a couple panels in a chapter, just to show a vague idea that everyone is having their own dreams. These motherfuckers enact another filler arc, going to everyone's dreams and seeing what hullabaloos they're having in their dreams. Once they did that, I was fucking done. You forget it. They've had 2 movies that take place after the end of the manga that are out. They're out. They're not in production. They're out. Naruto the Last and Boruto Naruto the movie. They're out. I think, like, even the English version, or the dub version of, or whenever Boruto hits overseas here, that comes out, I think, in 2 days. And the anime still isn't done. Guys, pick up the pace. In the first dream they start off with, the filler sequence is goddamn 10-10. Who gives a shit about 10-10? 10-10 was definitely one of those characters like, oh, I can do weapon stuff. Great. Whoop-de-doo. Oh shit, now I gotta deal with Alvida. Why do they still have the question mark, question mark, question mark? We already know who she is. To be honest, if you're playing this game, you pretty much know who everyone is, so, you know. He's in a rush. Gum, no. Another sad thing is that if you're watching the subversion of the anime, which I suggest, because the Funimation, I've already said this, but the Funimation is actually a Thriller Bark. Thank you, Dex and Billy, for correcting me on that one last time. The Funimation dub is only at Thriller Bark. So I think if you're gonna get into watching One Piece, you should just watch the Japanese subversion, or the English subversion, because otherwise you're gonna be waiting for quite a while. Or if you're gonna watch a dub version up until the point where they've gotten up to, and switch over to the English subversion, it's gonna be a little weird, and you're gonna be distracted by the different sounding of the voices, because a couple of characters do sound a little differently. Yeah, Chopper's English voice I never really got used to. Man, my lip is starting to hurt, or my inner cheek, my gums, because it's rubbing against my teeth and it hurts a little bit. Oh, this is a treasure event. Great. The most beautiful women in this. Yeah, hold on to that title, Alvida. There's gonna be a couple more women that you meet later on. Like, even Alvida's design, I don't really even mind too much. I mean, she does have kind of, the breastband and like, it is a stylish design, so I'm kind of fine with that. The only problem is when you get to stuff like Dressrosa, where Rebecca, good fucking god, come on. The first time I saw Rebecca, I think that was the point where I drew the line. Is like, come on. First off. Oh yeah, also Alvida has a crush on Luffy, which is weird because Luffy beat the shit out of her in the first episode. Maybe she's into that, beating the shit. That means that when I beat her up, she's gonna be into it. That's gonna be hot. But I'm gonna be impartial to it because I need to get the fuck out of it. Shit, no, god damn it! Hopefully she doesn't. Actually, now that I think about it, that doesn't make sense. Because everyone's fleeing in this mission. So wouldn't the objective be to flee? I don't get it. Excuse me. Pardon me. There you go, Nami. You're fine. Now I gotta go back to run all the way back to Alvida. It is a little annoying when you have to run back and forth. But now, since Sanji's captivated with Alvida, I gotta take care of her too. What else was I talking about? I have no idea. I was talking about Fairy Tail at one point, but I forgot what I was on about. I don't even have second gear. This sucks. Second gear is awesome. kicking the shit out of him. Oh man, what was that? What was that technique? I don't know that technique. I don't know. Alright, come on. Alright, Alvita, come on. Stop it. I don't even think you can play as Alvita, which is weird because a lot of the characters look like they have a pre-programmed moveset. Like, they move in a way... Like, they fight and move in a way that would make sense. Like, even how your allies move on the field. So, it's a little confusing when some characters are playable and some aren't. Like, for a long time, I thought you could play as Kobe, which we run into later. I thought we could play as Kobe, but turns out you can't. That's weird.